Hey mamas, welcome back to the Birthing Bestie blog, where we talk about real topics pertaining to birth, pregnancy, motherhood, partnerships, and real life. Here on the blog, we don't shy away from talking about the hardships of motherhood. Instead, we encourage, validate, and embrace you with open arms. Today, I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips when it comes to building your registry that will support you long after the newborn phase. So let's get into it. Tip number 1 is to start building that registry early and to add anything and everything on it. Now, when you first find out that you're pregnant, the likelihood that you are going to feel a little depleted on energy, especially in that first trimester, is pretty high. But you know what you can accomplish while you are laying on the couch and watching seasons and seasons of Grey's Anatomy, like I did. You can get the rest that your body needs in that first trimester. And as you're cruising through social media, whether it be Instagram or Facebook, those targeted ads know the things you're searching for. So when they come across the screen, add it to your registry. Even if you're not sure that it's something you really might want or truly need, I recommend add it. Now, there's a caveat to this. As you become farther along in your pregnancy and you're nearing maybe your baby shower or putting this registry public for people to actually search, look through it, and purchase you things, take some time to go through it. So start early, add everything, but make sure you go back before you make this public. Think about conversations that you've had with other moms or conversations you maybe have had with your care provider, or if you're already talking with a pediatrician, if you're working with a doula or a childbirth educator, ask them to look over your registry, let you know what things were totally not worth it and what things you might be missing, and add them on there. So tip number 1, start early and add everything. Tip number 2 is to make sure you're adding items that are going to benefit and support your baby's growth. It is so fun and so easy to add all of those newborn cute clothes and accessories and gadgets to your registry. And while you absolutely should do that, I want you to zoom back and think about the bigger picture. Babies go through huge milestones and so many different developmental milestones throughout that first year of life. Think at least for those first 12 months and maybe even beyond, and what things you can add to this registry that's going to help support your baby as they grow and learn and develop. So I want you to think about things like maybe when your baby starts solids or starts trying new foods, what things are you going to need that are going to be helpful then that someone can gift to you and you don't have to buy at 5, 6, 7 months. Think about seasonal items. So if you're having maybe a summer baby, maybe by the time winter hits, if you live in a climate where there is snowy winters, is your baby going to need a snowsuit or snow boots so you guys can go play in the snow? Think about things more than just the immediate couple of months that, of course, all those gadgets do help in the newborn phase, but think a little longer into the future and think about what things you can add that are really going to help support your baby as they grow, and also just kind of limit how many things you're going to have to buy as your baby hits these different milestones. Tip number 3, and in my opinion, arguably the most important, is to add items for you. Listen, mama, I say this all the time, but it is so beneficial and so nurturing to be gifted things from your registry that are going to help support you in those early postpartum days. I'm talking about things like maybe breastfeeding friendly tops or pajamas or a comfy robe that you might want to take with you to the hospital. Think about things that are going to help aid in your physical recovery. So that can be things like Perry bottles or pads or diapers for mom, or here's a good hack. Check out Freedom Mom. They have so many postpartum healing products. Make sure you're adding stuff like that to your registry for you. And when I say this to moms and new moms, a lot of times they feel a little hesitant in doing this, but I want to give you the reminder that the people that you are going to be sharing this registry with and the people who are going to be purchasing things from this registry are people in your lives that are not only excited about this new baby and showering them with gifts, but they're people that love and care about you too. So really take some time to think about what items you can add that are really going to support you in your postpartum recovery, and more importantly, what things are going to allow you the rest and the downtime and the ease of bonding with your baby in those early postpartum days. And if you don't know where to start on this tip number 3 and what things you can add to your registry that will support you, head over to ebbirthing.com/resources for mama, and you can get your hands on your very own Mama's Registry list that has so many great ideas, from gift certificates for services like doula services or maybe an IBCLC, but also has tips like things like little basket caddies to stock your bathroom with all the essentials you're going to need in those early postpartum days. Please, I cannot stress this enough. Remember yourself when you're making this registry. People that you love want to shower you with gifts, and they want you to feel good in those postpartum days too. Okay, Mama, well, that's a wrap on my top 3 tips for building your registry. Don't forget, head over to ebbirthing.com/resources for mama to get your very own Mama's Registry list and start building out that registry. And if you need a little extra support at any point in your motherhood journey, feel free to reach out. My DMs are always open. You can find me on Instagram at ebbirthing, or reach out to me via email at ebbirthing@gmail.com, and I'm more than happy to support you in this journey. All right, Mama, until next time.